So, okay. So sorry about that. I just
Yeah.
don't want to miss it.
All right. So
So
I
tell us.
did it. I did a trading. I was trading with the 300K account.
Uh-huh.
So
Mm-hmm.
so I went in the trade.
Okay.
I end up like boom. I got in the trade. I put like 20 contracts,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. No, I'm sorry, 10 contracts.
Okay. I was about to
Um,
say you're doing good.
nah, I ain't do. Nah. I had to make
You
sure
ain't
I had
there
it
yet.
correct.
You ain't there yet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I put
That's fine.
10 contracts in. When I put 10 contracts in, it went positive. And then I got out as soon as I got to 1,000. I got out. And
Good
then
job.
I saw it kept falling. So I
Mm-hmm.
got back in. I got
Mm-hmm.
back in and then it ended up going like what, 300 or 400, 400
Mm-hmm.
my way. End up going 3 or
Oh.
400 my way. And I was telling Howard this. And I was like, so when it went like three, I think it might went all the way to like nine or $800.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go uh to close and steady closing. I
You added.
decided I decided to take some off of that contract, like
Mhm.
close. I
Right.
was gonna
Partial
close,
close.
yeah, so I was gonna close 9 contracts and keep one, but I could not decide how many contracts I wanted to close. So why I'm doing this, I'm like, should I close five? And I got the window open to close the contracts. I said, should I close five? Should I close nine? I was like, all right, I'm gonna close nine. Then I was like, no, I'm gonna close eight. And when I look back down, it came back on me. And
Mm.
I end up, but I brung it down to break even. So
Okay.
I end up breaking even, but I could have had an extra 800 to $900, but yeah,
Right.
and after that, I just walked away after that because I didn't want to start being in this mode where I'm just
But
pushing a
that's
button.
good. That's
Yeah,
good that you was able to walk away because, we'll go back and revenge trade and try to get that
yeah.
whatever amount back, and
Oh,
it's a setup. Don't do
oh,
it. Don't do it.
oh. All I
I'm gonna
heard
tell
was Howard talking about, give me my money back. Give me my money. Give me my
So,
money.
so that's where we mess up because we get back into that revenge trading and then we were like, okay, we're gonna get it. Okay, we
mhm.
almost had 900. We almost had this. We almost had that. Let it go. You broke even, come back. And it's not like you can't come back to it today. You just come
Yeah,
back to it after you've kind of gotten that out of your system
yeah,
and you're not thinking about that win or that loss because sometimes wins can make us cocky too. So it's both. It's not just losses that mess us up. It's wins too because we get cocky with the wins. So you gotta watch both sides of the fence.
hmm
So all right, let me get some of this stuff off my screen here. A bunch of stuff, and then all right. So basically, everybody on here are actually participants in the 300K that I see right now. So, how we're going to do this in the morning, we do the daily bread trade. And I apologize. I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. So, but I know that's why I said let me record it this time but we didn't really talk about much that you don't know, Jay. So it's okay. We didn't talk about anything that you don't know already, and we just recorded the trade, and we'll have plenty more of the trades for you to see how quickly we go into profit, all of that stuff. So don't worry. You're gonna get the full benefit of it. So yeah, I did the Howard. I did the Howard. I'm gonna call
You
it the
did the
Howard.
house. All right. You did the house.
uh we did the Howard. So nevertheless,
Gotcha.
what I'm gonna do is I want to give you guys a few minutes because we're gonna actually, since it's us, I was gonna how we're gonna do it going forward anyway. This week, everybody's all set up here, for as far as I know. So I was using this week to help people set up, but you guys are all set up. And so the morning trade is the daily trade, and the night trade I'm gonna offer as I'm gonna of course show people how to use the indicator. But for those that do want to participate in the Tradeovate, in any Tradeovate, whether they have their own Tradeovate account or they want to utilize the, what we're working on with the 300Ks and or whatever value. It doesn't matter because it's the same thing regardless of what value the account is. It's the same process. So it doesn't matter. It's just your contract size is smaller, maybe smaller. Yeah, because 300 is the highest. So I want to give everybody a few minutes to go ahead and maybe get themselves together because we're going to actually do some live trading in live accounts. So I need to get myself together too because I didn't know who would be on. So I want to do that if that's okay with everybody because nobody needs any education, right? Education's in the morning anyway,
Let's
live
go.
trading's at night. Okay, all right. So everybody is clear about their lot size, or does anybody need help with configuring their lot sizes? No, I don't know. You do,
Hey,
David? Okay, I wasn't sure.
I got so I had the 300K and the 50K, and I was trying to I mean, but I can right now I just do the 3K. I can
Okay,
do the 50K later. That way I can talk to you and you can tell me how that math work out for that because
okay.
remember you tried to
So you
explain it
want
to
to
me at
set it
first.
up so you could do them
Yeah.
both at the same
And I
time?
was listening to that recording like 8 times and I still couldn't get it all the way to Nina.
Math just went over your head.
I know Nina laughing at me right now. She ain't even got to be on the thing, but I know she laughing. But yeah, it went completely over my head, so I need to figure that out.
No such thing.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay, dude.
so, well, let me see. The only one that's not responding is LaDonna. LaDonna, are you okay? Are you set up with all of your stuff to trade? We're gonna do live trading.
I'm
Do you-
setting up right now.
Okay, so that's fine. So I'm gonna give everybody 5 minutes. That good? Everybody, or you gonna need more? Do you need? Have you logged into your account yet, LaDonna?
No, I'm doing that right now.
Okay, so let us know if you need help. They've been trading in it. I believe everybody's been trading in it except for you. So
Okay.
if you need longer than that, then let me know. They're probably already ready because they know how I do it. They're probably ready. So I'm gonna give
Please start
everybody,
without me. I'm driving, so I'll be home
Oh, no.
shortly.
no problem. How do you want us to wait? How surely?
About 5 or
Oh,
10.
so yeah, that's fine.
If I can at least just get home and just put on some dry clothes. I've been at the gym.
Oh,
I've been in class. So I just need to get home and put on some dry clothes.
No
I'll be
problem.
like Superwoman.
If I have to stay a little bit later with you, I will, Nina. No problem.
Okay,
Get
I
you
appreciate it.
No
Okay.
problem. All right. I don't think they'll have a problem with it.
No, not at all.
So, okay. All right. So I'm gonna give LaDonna, if you need any help, let us know because all of them are used to working with Apex. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go get me some water while I wait.
Okay, let me I'll set this
Hey,
up.
this little part right here, my arms is burning already.
You're what?
Arms burning.
Oh, you
Working out
doing
with
exercise?
working
Okay.
out with Nina. Working out with Nina.
Oh.
That's
All
right.
right. I'll be back.
I know she was in the Spain class. On a little bike.
Today was the taekwondo. I mean the kickboxing class. Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
Nina.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I can see Nina now. Nina, how tall are you, Nina?
Oh, I'm only 5'4" and I'm
All
short.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
She just sitting there, little yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
It inspired me to go get me a bag for the house. So I'll practice at home too.
All right, so we're gonna go here. So this has to come up here. Okay. Search. See you.
Yeah, before we got on, I was about to get in another trade with US 30. It was a sale and I forgot to push the button. I was talking to you, Howard. It's your fault.
My fault, okay.
Yeah, it's all your fault. You was sitting there messaging me back and forth. Made
That's a
me miss my
beautiful thing.
trade, man.
That's a
And
beautiful thing, man. It's a
I was
beautiful thing.
eyeing this trade too, like eyeing it, cause it's right now at a good level right now. Yeah, that thing's still falling too.
Still going here. Okay, now I'm set.
Where that thing going? Boom. I wonder if I can pull up both my, if I can pull up two websites with both the
Not levels.
with the Tradeovate on it, but have each account on different ones. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, I can do it. Hold up. Oh, they let me do it. All right, so that's gonna be that one.
Okay,
That's
cover
gonna
this.
be
Post this, we good. All right, I'm
300.
ready.
All right, 300. That's the 300K. That's the 300K one.
I'm going to my live joint. That's my live. I'm in a long trade.
Put that there. I should put y'all up on the screen over there.
I'm still on that cell from this morning.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh, you eating?
yes, I am. I'm eating big time.
From where? From what? What?
No, actually, I got out of it, then got into a pullback, got in on another pullback. But I'm letting this thing just ride. This thing just go ahead on the ride. I'm already up
What you? Where
on
you went?
on S&P.
Oh, S&P. You love S&P, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's your little baby right there. S&P. You a S&P
yeah,
baby.
yes. Treat me right though. So
Yes,
definitely
yes.
treat me right. I'm good with this. This is a very good trading day. I don't know about the. Well, I'm up $700 on the 300K account. So
You have seven?
$700.
I my
Got
3K
300,700.
my 3K is boo doo boo boo boo. I'm up $1,773.96.
Yes, you got me by a G.
Yeah, that right. Cause I'm a G. Mm. It's like nah. Oh man.
Exactly $300,700.34.
You know what we about to be trading though, right?
Don't make a difference.
We
What we
about to
trading?
trade. We
30
about
or
I,
NAS?
I think gold. You know she like gold.
Where should I go? Okay.
She like gold. We about to be trading. Hey, why y'all charts be looking different than mine? Like the all of my candles don't come in. They be coming in like cubes or something. Look like baby ice cubes or something. Did that happen on your chart before?
Oh,
No? I'm gonna have to ask her.
unless you go down to the happens when I go down to like the
Seconds?
fifth, yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm on the 30 seconds.
Then I get them little pieces of
Yeah,
candles and stuff
they
like
look like cubes, like ice
yeah,
cubes or something.
yeah. That happens to
Yeah,
me.
I don't like that.
This gold is dropping like crazy.
You said gold.
Gold, yeah.
Ready.
Hey, you in the house already, nigga?
You in the house already, Nina?
I told you I was gonna go in the phone booth and change clothes.
You
Yeah.
ain't lying, baby Superman. Good God. She ain't
My husband
phone
was like,
booth.
"What, you need to go use the bathroom?" I was like, "I have to go change clothes and get on this call right quick."
She went in that joint. She was like coming
Sad.
through the door, just changing,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Just about, almost.
She used all her martial arts skills she just learned. Kicks everybody out the way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son was
All
like,
right,
mommy,
all right, all right,
sit
all
mom.
right. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
I'm not ready quite yet. I went to give me some
Wait.
my fresh juice, but let me
No.
just, I'm gonna share my chart. Just,
Hell,
oh, I gotta
juice.
change this size. Let me change my display settings. Okay, okay, okay. Y'all still got a few minutes if y'all not ready because I gotta, I passed my challenge, so I gotta group my counts up again.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Is that the
Thank
one that we all signed up for at the same time?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. All right.
He said,
All
oh.
right.
Okay.
So, when you, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. Uh, as you could, like, when you get a pass account, it'll say PA in front of it and then number. So I just got, oh, I don't have all of them are not here yet. So I might wait. I might not trade because, I gotta trade. Well, I trade 5 at a time. So you know what? I can 7, 8, 9. I hate when they're not in order though, when they give them to me and they're not in order. Mm. Because then I don't know where I'm at. Let me see, 3, 4, 5. I don't have none that's in a row. Great. Okay. So can't group them quite yet. I think, let me just see something where they start at. Is LaDonna, are you ready? I don't want to hold anybody up, but let's see. See, they say they're all set, but let's see. They start at, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's only 5, 6, 7, 8.
She got
So
NQ up there.
it's 8 active. Let me see. We're gonna trade whatever you guys want to trade because it doesn't. I just want you to know it doesn't matter. So whatever you guys want to trade, that's what we're gonna trade.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. So to me, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to find.
I'm
Let
just
me
trying to
just unshare my screen really quickly.
U4.
Pause it so I
U4.
can find my.
Select.
um,
So I got that. ES, U4, ES, U4.
What we
over there.
trading?
But that's
That, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, and 36, but I don't show all of those. I just need 5 of them in a row. I don't. All right. No matter. I'll wait for mine. LaDonna, how we doing? I know Nina's ready. You muted.
Oh,
You
go
good?
ahead and go. I'm gonna trade tomorrow. I'm just watching tonight.
Okay, perfect. Okay, no problem. Okay. So have we decided what we want to trade yet?
you know how we do. It don't
How,
matter.
what do you guys, S&P?
That's what I like.
You want to do S&P? All right, let me go to
That's what it's
S&P.
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 That's
Is it
the
moving right now?
ES, right?
Um,
U4.
it's moving
Yes,
right now.
doing
Let me
some
see.
movement.
Yes, it's been just been dropping all day.
Well, yeah, the indices been dropping all day.
And it's moving.
How you?
I'm in this.
All right, all right.
10 minutes though.
Guess I'll put you in the middle.
Um,
Go ahead.
how you change
Um,
the time frame on your chart?
Which one? This one?
Like the
Oh,
15.
I'm not sharing. I'm sorry. Let me get back to sharing. Oh, let me admit somebody in.
Cause all mine's got 15 minutes.
How do you change it on? Let me go back to sharing. I'm sorry.
You are sharing. That's your screen.
Mm.
I see.
You see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen.
Oh,
You,
okay. All right.
yeah,
All right. So when you want to change the time, remember you go here,
Yep.
and when you click on it, you'll go right there. Okay, it looks like S&P. I'm looking at S&P and it's going both places. So I got to do some market analysis. Hi, Tedria, if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize in advance. If you want to get on and say how to pronounce your name, I would appreciate it. If you're shy, it's okay as well. Okay. All righty. So we're doing, just so you know, we're doing some live trading. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's Tidra.
Tidra, thank you. I don't like to pronounce people's name wrong.
Thank
Tidra.
you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm excited to be here.
Okay, good. So we were just about to start looking at doing some live trading on some charts. Based on many of us are set up with Tradeovate doing futures. Because a lot of the Forex brokers are kind of moved out of the US due to regulations. So we're just gonna go through some, this is our community trading day. You're not required to trade today. I just was gonna show people how we trade. And then if you're welcome to do live trading with us if you're all set up. If not, then right after I look for some setups, we can go through and see what you need to get set up and then kind of talk through that. But I just wanted to, this is normally like when we come starting next week, it'll go straight into live trading. Like we'll immediately go into looking at analysis, looking at charts. We'll pick an asset and then go straight into trading. But this week we're giving people the opportunity to make sure that they have all of their accounts, they have all of the tools that they need to trade with us and all of that. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So let me go back here. I'm just okay, so I'm on S&P. I'm not gonna trade mine until I get my group. I want at least the 5 accounts in a row. Do I have them? 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm almost there. All right. I'm not gonna let that hold us up though. All right, so S&P. S&P, we might be good with S&P. This is my S&P, right? Yep. So as you can see, I'm on the 32nd. I have the Quantum FX Pro up. And it just, you see it just crossed. I have the trend as well. It just crossed. So you know what we do when it breaks out, we wait for a pullback and then we look to enter. So we got kind of at a good time. So that's all we're waiting for right now is for it to pull back, give us a green dot, and make sure that our
I'm not saying
RSI is at the bottom. You said you don't know, Howard?
my screen is different. Like,
Don't make sure on gold, your trader Vic. Oh, okay.
mine's
Yep,
already pulled
okay.
back. Mine's already pulled
Is it?
back. Oh yeah, now we're we're there. Yeah, it's the same thing. Got it.
That's not a
Okay.
pullback, sir. That's not necessarily, I mean, it could be, but we
I mean-
still,
Yeah.
we want to get us a nice pullback to make
Get the
sure.
correction.
Because if this is the beginning of a trade, a trend it changing direction, because look, it was going down. So we want to make sure that we don't jump in too early. Okay. So do you guys understand what I mean by that?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this screen full size and just talk through, because we have to talk through this first. All right, so we have the Quantum FX Pro up. We have, as you can see, and this is on the 30-second because we're scalping, but you can see that it went down, right? This can always, remember, I'm gonna hide this for a minute. This can always do this. I'm putting on a fib, right? Because it's crossed the 23.6 and went to the 38, right? It's considered, it could always go up to the 50 and come back down. We don't want to get caught in that, right? Because a standard, remember, a standard retracement can go 50%, even 78% between this zone. So we want to make sure that the way we know if this is actually gonna go, it's changing directions and going up, is it's already violated this low right here. Let me change to this. It's already violated this high, right? But we wanted to come back and make a higher low to let us know that this would be a higher high than a higher low, right? That would at least give us a better chance coming from here and going to the 5061.8 zone. Because even if it came back, because look, we have the potential of a double top here at this zone. So even if it came, if it came back, we still have more opportunity to have a risk, a trade that's not panicky, what I call a panicky trade. So you can, this could possibly go here, it could possibly go there, but it hasn't pulled back yet to let us know that this is reversing out of the down, because it could go up here and then come back down and make a lower low, right? And just imagine if you were in a buy going all the way down there, right? So that's why we wait for the pullback after, especially after it's making a direction change, a shift in, it was going down and now it's going up. So that's how we get stuck in trades. And that's why it's better to wait for that best trade. Yeah, that could be a trade for a few pips, but we'd rather wait for the trade that's not all panicky, because and then trade carefree, So let the market tell us what it's doing. And once it tells us what we're doing, then we just follow behind it. So that's the premise with this. You're going to use all of your skills. So we're using the fibs here. We're using, and then, we're using and by the way, it looks like it shifted. It got the lines, the levels got smaller. So remember, it contracts, it could possibly expand after contracting, or it could shift downwards, shift the opposite way. So looking to where that line is, where this possible double top is at an ultimate resistance zone. So that's a good possibility of reversing and going down. So we don't, this is what, 13 to 20, it's some pips that we could make, but those would be some stressful pips. And then we see on possibly, let me go to get the RSI, because I really don't want to use this. I want you guys to get used to using the tools that we have. So let me go back to the RSI. And we can see on the RSI, by the way, I got to find a place for this. We can see by the RSI that it's headed down as well. So we just want to watch for that to make sure that we're making the right I don't wanna do a trade. We wanna make sure that we're making the right decision if we get in the trade. It's at the top, which is, we know that's overbought on the stochastic, so it has the potential to go down. It could ride up here as well, but that we want to wait for the confirmation that it's going to definitely come back. And so, see, we just got a red direction change signal, and so we want to make sure before we go in. So we're gonna wait to see if it makes a higher low, and then we can get in with the, as it goes back up, if it makes a higher low. So this is where your determining factor comes in. Does it make a higher low or does it make a lower low? And that's where you get a better trade. Yes, Jay, go ahead.
All right, so when you get that indication saying that it's about to sell, right? We already have that.
This, you're
Yeah.
talking about this? Mhm.
Uh-huh. And then we had that line right there
That's a
saying that
direction change, not necessarily a sell. It's just a direction change, but go
okay.
ahead.
So being as though that you're using the cloud, are we gonna wait till you get 2 candles in there, or are we waiting until it goes on the other side of that price line?
So this is the thing. So this is the thing, right? We're at let me take some of this stuff out. Let me just take some of this stuff out. So remember the rules. We have several rules at play here. So this is the fib, right? So we put the fib on this move, right? And it's retraced to a normal retracement is to the 50, the golden zone, 5061.8. That's fibs. That's just the fibs, right? So we could see it got to the 50% zone and got rejected, right? We also have the double top, double bottom strategy that where we have a potential double top here. So it could come up here, right? And come back down. It could come up here and create a double top and then reject as well. So you have that potential as well, right? So that's why you see that red dot, it's gone because it didn't close with it. Or did it? Yeah, am I missing something? Nope, yeah. It didn't close with it.
You
So
took it
that's
off.
why I took it off. Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry. Okay, it did. I'm sorry. But the other, like this, what I believe is gonna do is come up to here and then reject. I don't know if it's gonna, I believe it's gonna make a higher low. Because remember, it was going down. It was going down. It hadn't broken across and formed a blue cloud into this move right here, which would be like the first wave. Think of that like the first wave. You don't want to get in on the first wave because you don't know where the first wave is going to, right? Before it comes back. But if the first wave makes a higher high, which it did here, and then it comes back on this second one and makes a higher low, you have pretty much the first two parts of an upward trend. So you have more confidence that it's going to go up. So when you go into the trade this time here rather than here, you have more confidence that it's going to be an uptrend, which is why we take that second move rather than the first. Because the first one we don't know yet. Because it could, you see what I'm, because it could come up here, it made a higher high, right? But it can come down here and make a lower low. We don't know that yet until it makes this move. You understand what I'm saying? You get why I'm waiting? So let me just draw it on the screen really quick. What I'm saying is it could go, that's this, where is it? The path. So it could go here, come down, right? Make a lower high and then keep going, right? Or it could come here, come back here, make a lower low and go down until it makes this move right here. Until we see this move right here, we don't know what it's going to do. Do you get that part?
Yeah, I get you.
Until it makes that move, we don't know what it's going to do. Either it's going to make this move or it's going to make this move. It's gonna either come here or it's gonna come here on the pullback. That's what it's gonna do. I mean, I'm not saying to this exact, I'm just saying making a higher low or a lower low. That's the only two possibilities it could make. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or it could range. Either one, you don't want to be in a range. You want to wait to see if it's gonna, now you just got the indication, see? Now it's telling you it's neutral. You see, you got both lines going vertical. Now, because it was already telling bearish, and now you got the bullish one, it's like, okay, yeah, it gives you more confidence that it's probably going to come back up. But either way, it has to make a higher low or a lower low. It has to, one of the two, or rank, you know. So, and once it makes that decision, if it makes a lower low, you know that it's more than likely going to keep selling. If it makes a higher low, you know that it's changing directions. You get the thought process on that? Now,
Yep.
the thing that, you know, of course, lets me know that it's probably, you know, it has to look at all of these confluence pillars that's saying it's bearish. So it has to break all of those, has to break all of these to go green. And it can do that. We know that it starts with one time frame at a time. But that's even more reason why you don't want to jump in right away. You have the confluence pillars that are bearish, but you're trying to make a bullish entry. So you want to be sure that you're sure before you make that entry. Now you see it just shifted. You have the blue. Now it's giving you, it's saying, okay, it's bullish, but now you still wait. You want to see what direction it takes. You still want to know what direction it's going to take. It's got to make a higher low. Even if this is the higher low, it's got to make a higher low before continuing up. You see, it's going back and forth. It's saying it's neutral. It's going back and forth. Even your cloud is going from gray to blue. It's not a steady blue like this one. So that's how everything kind of works together.
Yeah.
You see how that's how everything ties in. And like I said, because of this level over here, I felt that it's going to go up, make a double top, and then reject. That's my belief. So that's why I'm going to wait. That's why I would wait to get into this entry. Let me see if I'm correct or not, because I may be wrong. It may go past it. And then what I say, the next potential area where there's a double top potential is here. So then it could potentially, and these are all potentials, it could potentially go to here. And that gives you a little bit more room if you got in, you know, somewhere, you know, down here after it went up, maybe came back down, you have more room to get profit. So when we scalp, we still do a calculated scalp. We don't just jump in and jump out. We have a reason for scalping, and we have an idea of where it's going to go to still. Did that answer your question?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. And did you sure?
Yeah, answer my question. I was just
Okay.
I was
But
just
go-
asking because last time we was waiting till price got on a certain side of that price line. Yeah, we was waiting for.
So every situation, but remember, you're going to use all of your skills, all of your
Yeah.
knowledge that you have. Like, yeah, price is on this other side, but look at how rangy it was. And look at, it's telling you it's neutral. You got both of the trend lines up there, both vertical. So it's telling you it's rangy. So you use all of the information that you have. The last time we probably didn't have it where we had both vertical lines. So each situation, you have to judge it based on what's actually happening on the screen. It's not going to be the same situation every time. Right? So you got to go with what the market is telling you. So let's see, what did it do?
That's
It
a
went,
crazy wick. Yeah.
what did it
Wick-
do? It went
wick
right to
is-
this where I said, and then it's it just, it's funny because it does it every time. It's just so funny to me.
You got a
Um,
lot of diversion up there too, so.
okay. Oh, shoot. Let me. Okay. So yeah. This people is okay, all in my way. So that's the catch. And so why get in a trade that you going that's iffy? You know what I'm saying? You're in an iffy trade. You know, we don't want to be in iffy trades. When we can just wait for a good trade. Like we don't have to be in a excuse me, in an iffy trade.
Yeah, I think that's what half of my trades be like iffy. Even if I wait, it still feel like it's iffy. And if I win, it still feel like it's iffy. So it's
We got to
like,
build up that's the
yeah,
whole point, is building up that confidence, knowing why you get in a trade and knowing why you get out. Those are the key factors. Like I know why I got in the trade, so I know when it's turning against me. I know, you know what I mean? Like these are the factors I use to determine that I'm getting in this trade. So now I know. And really all of the strategies that I use all are combined. They're all price action, but we combine all of the different things. Double tops, double bottoms are simply support and resistance. It's basically going back to a previous support or resistance. That's all the double top, double bottom is. And it's seeing if it's going to break it or if it's going to be rejected at a previous support resistance. That's all the double top, double bottom is. We use Fibonacci. Fibonacci is Fibonacci. It's just the law of numbers with fibs. So you use that. And then the trend is a proprietary blend of EMAs, stochastics, and some other stuff for the cloud. But basically, it's just letting you know what direction, you know, where the trend is going on price. The blue and white cloud is price. And when you're scalping, you only need the blue and white cloud. When you're looking at longer trades, then you can use the major trend, but you only need this for that. So again, it's doing just what I thought it would do. It's ranging here. No point in getting in this trade while it's ranging. And I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna pull up both together so we can see the RSI at the same time. RSI is kind of sticking around. Is this 30-second? Yeah. The RSI is kind of sticking around. Oops. We know we want it to go down, you know, we want it to go down, catch its breath, because it has to catch its breath. It's going to go down, catch its breath. And if it's going to continue up, it'll continue up. We see we're getting a little bit more. Oh no, we had a little blue, but you're still getting these chunks of white in, or gray, whatever color you want to call that. So it's a waiting game. It's what it is. And so you just wait for the right entry. You rather wait than get stuck and then be mad at yourself, lose confidence, and rather wait to see what it's going to do. It has to do, you know, with trading, price can only do three things: go up, go down, or range. And there's set things, you know, a trend, you know, up bullish trend makes higher highs and higher lows. Bearish trend makes lower highs and lower lows. It's gonna do that if it's going in that direction. And we know ranges make it equal highs and equal lows, and we don't like to trade in ranges unless it's on not scalping at least. So, anybody else have any questions while we're waiting? I'm gonna have to get some music going in the background. No. Okay, we'll just sit and wait. And if you guys see something on the screen that you guys want me to explain, or let me know.
We gotta remember that word that you said last time,
I don't know
and
what I said.
the market started moving. I forgot what you
Uh,
said last time. As soon as you said that word, the market was like woke up, like started moving. You remember
Well,
Howard?
No, I don't remember that. I remember what I was thinking about the same thing though.
He said something. I think said what? And started
I
going.
do, I do have a question with this,
yes.
with your blue cloud.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
I know that's the first wave, but with the blue cloud, when the white crosses, when it turns from white to blue,
From
and
here,
and you have your
you could
MA
enter
cross
here. Don't get me wrong. You could enter here at the cross. You could enter here, or you can enter
and
when
take that until it turns
you
gray.
sure can. You can do that. But you gotta understand, I'm gonna speak to the conservative side. That's a more aggressive trade. You have to know why you did that.
Mhm.
Because I can go back and I can show you where it crossed and crossed back, like here. This crossed
Yeah.
and crossed back
Crossed
and
over.
continued down. So this crossed up and well, you got a little profit there though. And crossed back. Okay. So you can see where it can cross and then it come back and boom, whoa, that's big. So you have to know why. So the reason why I said on this one, and I'm going to take some of these drawings off.
Hold on 1 second. Is that what you need the market to do right there? How is it taking a break on your RSI?
Yes, it's coming down. Yep. That's what you wanted. You wanted to take a break. You really wanted to come and retest. That's basically what it's doing. Coming and retesting. And how you know the retest is it's retested, it'll go from green to red here and then go back up. That's when you know the retest is over. That's just a tip. But it doesn't always do that. So I don't use that for always. But one of the things that I want to show him really quickly, I want to take some of the stuff off though, is I want to show you on here when this crossed, let me see, when this one crossed and where it crossed and came back. Right here, right? So I'm just gonna, if you do the fib on here, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, let me show you this. Oh, I'm too high here. Right. So what I want to show you is, look, so you can fib it and it can kind of, oh, that's not the one. This is it actually right here. It crossed over and came back. So look, when it did this, it went up to the 50.61.8. That's all it has to do. So just imagine if you were in this and you were buying, say you got in at this cross. So it crossed probably right about here, right? So let's just say you got in, you know, everything crossed, it turned blue. Let's just say you got in here, right? And your stop is below this low. You're not even at a 1-to-1 before it comes back. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you do, you want to make sure, the reason I wait is because you want to make sure that it's where it's going. It is going to the 50. Is it going to this? Remember, the third wave, we know this in Elliott waves, and I'm not trying to teach that, but the third wave is always the biggest wave.
Yeah.
So why get yourself caught up in the first wave when you know that the third wave is coming? And by the time the third wave comes, you know that it's what it is.
What is, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the first wave, you don't know if it's a pullback or retracement. You don't know how far it's going. You don't know nothing. But when it makes that lower, that high, like in an uptrend, and it makes that higher high, you know that, like, this may be the higher low right here, right?
Mhm.
We'll know
Yeah.
if this is the higher low by looking at everything.
Yeah. I see what
So
you're saying.
we'll know if this is we'll know, we'll let it, see that little red? See how it, right? It crossed
Uh-huh.
and it's possibly coming back. So we wait and so we got a red, now we're gonna wait for the green. We're gonna wait and see, is it going to break below this trend line or is it gonna, because remember, this is a moving trend line right here. So boom, there go your green dot right there. If you wanted to enter, you could enter right here. You could literally enter your trade right here. The only thing, like, actually it's let me see here. Do I have green? I think I do. I can't tell because it's at the blue support line, right? But we wait till that closes. Oh, it did close. I'm tripping. It did close, right? You can wait for the cross. You can get in now. You have all of your points, right? You have all of your
Mhm.
points. But one of the things that I always tell you, what do I tell you about entering around the price line?
Price line, yeah. It's too close.
Exactly. It's too close. So you wait. So for me, the price line is too close and you have a resistance that's too
Level
close
right there.
and you have the ultimate. You have
Yeah.
all of those things that are against you. So why would you get in a trade that you already know you have 1, 2, 3 things that are fighting against you? Wait till it's not that many points. It's what, 4 points? You wait till it breaks those areas and then get in. Stress-free trading. As you can see, you're losing remember this was the 5-minute was red. So you're losing. So it's all favoring a
Wow.
buy. But look, if we would have got in when we got that green dot by price, you don't. It's why you don't. Remember, we want to wait and see where is it going to make that high. Is it going to be a lower high or a higher low? Which one is it going to be? You wait for it. But you know it's going to come back. And it generally, so now that you see it pulling back, you could literally start to put a fib on it and get some guesstimates of where it's going to go. So right here, it broke the 23. So you know it's a valid retracement now. It's going to go to the 50 or the 78. And where did it go? I can't make this up.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, Ms.
Right to the
Donnies.
50.
I done pushed the button like 8 times in my head already. Like I got headaches right now. That how many times I done pushed this button in
Oh
my
my
head.
God.
I
You
ain't
gonna
gonna
stop
even lie
me
to
from
you.
pushing the button.
Yeah, I done pushed the button in my head like it's
So
an
now
alternate.
but look, now that it's come off the 50%, it's made a a higher low. It's come off of a 50% retracement. Now you got a way better entry. Look at this. If you do come up, I don't like the white cloud, so I would wait. But you got reason. You can say, oh, I got support here. This is why it stopped here, because it's at a major SR point, right? So I know that that's a valid reason for stopping there, right? So now you got okay, that's a good reason for stopping there. So that makes sense. But I'm going to wait because my cloud is still kind of white, right? It's still, and it's wide. It's not narrow. It's not narrow like this. It's wide. So it can go down some more. So I'm going to wait. It's nothing wrong with wait. You don't lose no money from waiting.
Right.
You lose money from getting in too early. You don't lose any money from waiting. And look, I just lost the 5-minute. I'm not getting in. I'm going to wait. It ain't done yet. And I have no indication in my histogram that I'm losing momentum on a sell. I got all dark and it's getting longer. I'm not getting in yet.
Got it.
Because you see what I'm saying? This is where you're gonna gain some patience, but it's gonna pay off because in gaining that patience, you're not gonna get in no crazy trades. You're gonna be able to say, I'm only getting into good trades. Period, point blank, because I want stress-free trading.
Got it. Perfect.
That's how you do that. So when we get a green dot, yeah, I was correct. We get a green dot, we get confirmation from these. Okay, see, we got 2 that lightened up. we're getting a little lighter momentum, so I'm losing bearish momentum, so which means I'm gaining bullish momentum. I got these turned up, but I still ain't quite got a green dot. Oh, look, my cloud didn't turn gray. Hey, that's good if you're trying to do a buy, right? So all of this is starting to look favorable, but I still don't have a green dot yet. So now I'm not saying you can't get in, but that's a riskier trade. You determine how you want to trade. Do you want to trade stress-free or what? And I mean, I shouldn't say stress-free. With less, with ease, you got your green dot, you got 3 lines, you got, these are coming kind of on the up, but they play tricks. See, wait, the green dot didn't close. Wait for close, green dot. See, it went back white. You see all the things that I'm looking at? I want you guys to pay attention to the things that I'm looking at, because that's what's going to help you when you get ready to do it.
What did you say? You said the green dot didn't close. It's
It-
on white again.
So it started going bearish again. So you don't see, remember the green dot came up, but then it left because it didn't close. Price, I'm saying the candle didn't close with it still being bullish.
Got it. With you.
We wait for these green and red. Those are price direction dots. This green dot was what I was talking about. See, this candle
There it is.
closed with it there. It's down on the next candle. That's what I mean. We got two bars here. The other thing I want you to know is when you're trading on an uptrend, the closer you are to this red line, trend line, the better you are. So this is actually, I want to tell you guys, this is actually an entry. I'm going to go ahead. I don't have let me see. Shoot, I wasn't ready. It's an entry, you guys. And I'm trying to get myself, together. I got to do my group real quick. Shoot. Let's see, I got to have them in order. 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Do 5 at a time. Save that. Go here. Royalty. 27. Okay. I'm going to. Oh, it's 50 because it's only 5. I'm gonna wait till it comes back. It's coming back. Come on. And you know what, you guys, I put you guys in my type of entry because we weren't above price line. I apologize for that, but it's gonna go back up. This is my kind of entry, early entry. Oh yeah, it's in the 50, 61.8 zone.
Order filled.
Oh, dang, that's loud. Can you guys tell me when we get to where you guys got in? Cause I know I got in after you guys, but. And I want to show you something about this while we're at it. You see how this is curving up, it's starting to go up. This is all indicative that the cloud, I'm trying to show you. Let me see if I can take the candles off. This one. No, it is. I know it's right here to take the candle. Oh, hi, yeah. You would see that it was starting to turn up, it came back down, but it's starting to turn up. When you'll see this like turn in the cloud as well to give you an indication that, see, that's what I was trying to show you, that the cloud is starting to kind of go in and get smaller. The cloud also helps to show you by the shape of it as well, what it's doing. So I just wanted to show you guys that. You can also use all of the attributes of the indicator to help you make decisions. We still see we're getting smaller candles, meaning getting more bullish momentum coming into play. We're
There we
about
go.
to.
I got in right there.
Y'all okay, y'all good?
That's what,
Y'all where
that's
y'all?
what got in right there. That's what
Yeah.
I got in.
Okay. All right,
I'm going in profit now.
perfect. All right. It's just, we know why it's doing it is because we're at the price line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cloud steady coming together. You see how that's coming together? Bringing you assurance, because we like confident trading, right? Y'all know I'm at my 1,000 number, but I'm gonna hold on for y'all. I'm gonna hold on for y'all.
Oh, you got 1,000 already? Sheesh.
Mhm.
She got it a little lower.
I
Oh,
got
okay.
in lower than you guys because I was late.
So I got my 1,000. However, I think I'm going to
Gonna close for the night.
go into I'm still working on the drawdown thing. I gotta find
Okay.
it because it got up
It's
to
over
it on a few
It's over
occasions.
here. So if you go here, I mean, it's here. You go here, that's where it's at. So like, because I went to 1,000, I'm 250 away. Because I went to 1,000. Now I'm at 7,500. I'm good. I'm even, I'm even with what my drawdown, like as if I didn't have any drawdown.
Even Steven.
Yeah. But I'm just waiting for it to cross over because I know it's gonna go probably too close to here. And I want to wait for them to get their 1,000. That's why I'm not really good at instructing and trading. Because I should be like Nina and be out, but it's okay.
Oh no!
I know.
I mean, I thought that I'm
No,
following
you're supposed to do
your
that. You're
lead, and
supposed no,
because I
you're
was just like, and that's why.
No, you were supposed to do that. Don't get me wrong. I don't want, I said, that's why I said I'm a bad instructor. No,
Hey.
my cousins tell me all the time, don't do that, but I do. So, yeah. See,
Yeah,
I have
so-
my 1,000.
so-
See,
You better
that's why
take
you
that
get,
1,000, Nina.
oh, I am.
Take that
I'll
I'm
do
not
that.
worried about it. I know where it's going. I know that it's just fighting here. It's fighting here, but this could have been the second 1,000. That-
Oh, yeah, 'cause
No, really, I'm
I
serious.
went up to fight. It went up to
Yeah, this
125.
is gonna be the second 1,000. This would have
went
been
to
the second 1,000
125.
I would have got. Yeah, no, trust me. When I say that,
'Cause I went
That's
up to
why I don't
125. I didn't take it, but then it went back down. So now I'm actually in drawdown right now.
but don't worry about it. We're going back up. It's going up. It's going back up. It's just fighting because it hit this price line. You're at the price line.
That's it.
So it has to come through. It has to come through with a big candle to break it, which is about to do right now. Y'all already know this stuff. Y'all already know when it comes through a major area, it has to come with a big candle.
That's right.
Yep. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Hey, cool.
That's
That's
there
Hey
you
that's my
go.
cool.
Kool-Aid.
That's my hey cool. There we go. There's
Hey
the hey Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
That's what I call you. You call it big candle. I call it the hey Kool-Aid candle.
Hey Kool-Aid.
And there we
Hey
go.
Kool-Aid. Come
There we
on.
go. There's a Kool-Aid.
There we go. Come on.
Come on,
Give me
get
my
up.
give me my 1,000
Give
so
me
I can roll
1,000.
up out of here.
Give me my 1,000
Come
so I get
on,
up
man.
out of here.
You ain't lying.
I'm at 2. Now you want to play games. Bounce
Yeah,
up
he
and down.
playing games, man. He's so emotional.
I'm down. Up, down.
The market is so emotional.
That's right.
So emotional. Gotta put on some car
You gotta
Thomas or
talk
something.
sweet to it. You can't say it's down. It's all the way up. That's you have to talk
Yeah.
to. It's all the way up. We only
Hey,
speak
hey,
positive.
hey,
If you going, you only say down if you in the sale. If
hey,
we're not in the sale, we don't say the word down. We only
hey,
say up. We only
hey,
say all
Howard.
the way up.
Yeah.
All the way
Nothing,
up.
nothing can
It's
stop
just
us.
top,
We all
yeah.
the
We
way
all the
up.
way
Yeah.
up.
We all the way
That
up.
part.
Wait,
That part.
she don't know that
Yes.
that's one of my favorite. I always play
Oh,
that
is
song.
Yeah.
that your song? Okay.
Hey,
Always
is
play that when
that
we trade.
and Drake
That's
started
right.
from the bottom now
Bottom
we
now we
here.
here. That's
Yeah,
right.
he be,
Those are my 2 songs.
yeah, nothing. Yeah, he stay playing those 2 songs.
Come on, pop and go on through there, man.
Yeah, come on, do them push-ups real quick. Stop playing games.
You gave me 300. No, you gave me 9 down. Come on, pop one through. Nothing can stop me. I gotta put that on.
So I'm gonna tell you why it's doing this. It's letting it breathe slowly. It's not breathing as deep, but it's giving it a chance to come back and go back up. So it'll come down to here and then go back up, and then it might go up and then come back down to here and then go back up. But those are breaths that it's taking it. It can't just constantly go up or up or the other direction. It has to take breaths. And so that's why I say you take your money, because you don't want to get caught in the breaths, because you don't know if it's going to take a deep breath or a shallow breath. You don't know.
Yeah.
So you get your money, and if it's taking a deeper breath, you wait, you get back in and go with it when it goes back where it's going, or
Yeah.
vice versa. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm about to leave y'all behind.
Yeah, I'm about to roll out too. I'm about to roll
Uh,
out too.
Everybody about to roll out because we almost there, because it's
Yeah.
you know why we get into this here. So you wanna pay attention. You know that it's coming here, so it's gonna come in. It's gonna meet with some possible resistance, because that's what that blue line tells us, potential resistance. So you want to be quick at the trigger finger as it's closer to there. You want to be quick at the trigger finger, because
That's
you know it's
cool.
possible resistance.
I'm gone. My trigger finger gone. I rolled
The
out. I
trigger
was
I'm
like,
out of there. I got my
yeah,
1,000. I'm good.
yeah, I'm
Okay,
good.
everybody good. I don't feel bad. Okay, so see what it did,
good.
because it could wick. See how quick it wicked it and went.
Yep.
That's
Hey.
why, and that's how you do it. So just imagine you just do that. If you're trying to get a $20,000 evaluation, you got 20, 19 more to go if you're just starting. And it's that simple. Like, we might have had to wait 30 minutes, but 30 minutes and you pretty much, had a pretty cool trade. It wasn't all of that, And this is going to continue up because it's going to continue. It's going to go to here. But you got to break through here, because you see it reset. Because remember, this was blue. Remember? It
Yeah.
reset on us. So it reset. So now it's got to get past this area, and then it's going to do the same thing. So it's going to go to here, because look, this is a resistant area here. If you take this off, look, you got resistance here. So it's going to come back here, possible resistance, which lines perfectly up with this blue, right? And then the next place of resistance is here, which lines perfectly up with this blue. So again, why we said, look, what is it going to do? This used to be blue, but we knew that was going to be resistance there. So take your money, wait till it comes back. We see that you are crossing. So you can wait for this to come down. I forgot y'all don't have that. You can wait for this to come down. You can wait for this to come down. I can't give y'all everything.
I know, right?
Y'all
know, right?
can. This is similar. This is similar, kind of, sort of, not the same, but kind of, sort of. So you could wait for the RSI to come down, take its breath, and get ready to head back up. But you have the cloud and you have the dot's telling you when it's ready too. So, you know, it hasn't even formed a red dot yet. There it goes. So the red
Red dot
dot's
right
telling
there.
you now it's about to go this way, right?
Mhm.
So you wait, now that that red dot there, you know you can't get back in until at least you have the green dot and a close on the green dot, right? So
Mhm.
again, same principle. What did I say? Same principle applies with the, what is this called? I'm like, what is this called? The fit. Same principle applies. You go, you get your fit, right? Where did it go? To the 50% zone, right? Same thing's gonna happen. It's going to make a lower high. Remember, this could make a higher low or a lower low. It can make either one, right? So you want to wait. You don't know where it's gonna go. You're on the 30 seconds, so it's not gonna be as clear as it is on the excuse me, the higher time frame. But it does the same thing in the sense of a trend. It makes higher highs and higher lows. Does the same thing. But as you see here, look, this made a double bottom. And when I teach you the double bottom strategy, you'll learn how to come here, do this. Price drop below, the price closed below here, which is about 50%. If price closes below the 50%, it has a chance of going, it has more of a chance, it's more apt to go, because we know that the middle of the ruler is the 50%, right? Y'all know that, right? This
Mhm.
line is 50%.
Yes.
Y'all all know that, right? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't think I was saying something y'all didn't know. But when it comes like that, I'm gonna do it like this so you can see it better. When it comes like this, you have some closes, very few, but you have some closes below that 50%, right? That's 50%. When it does that on the double top, double bottom strategy, it's more apt to go to complete the double bottom, double top, double bottom, whichever one it is. So because you have some closed candles below this, it could possibly go all the way down here. Now,
That's what I was thinking.
what makes me believe that that's a possibility is the fact that you made a higher high, a higher low, and now you made a lower high. You see how all of your stuff goes into play? This lower high just violated the higher high, higher low, meaning upward trend. This is a violation of the upward trend. Are you guys following me on that?
Following.
Okay. So because I see that it violated remember, you need, how many points do you need to make a valid trend?
3.
3.
Everybody knows. Huh?
3, right?
3.
4. It's
4?
4. You need so this is the low. This would be a low or a high, a higher low, and you would need a higher high. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points
Oh,
to make the trend. Now, if you don't count this, then you can say 3, right? But you got to have a starting point. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then you have a higher high. Well, technically, not technically, you don't have that higher high yet. So you technically have not verified that you're in an upward trend yet.
yeah.
You get that? Do you guys follow me?
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. So because of that, even though we traded and we made this money wherever we made it, I don't know, I don't remember, you still want to trade cautiously because it violated, so far it hasn't, it ain't finished yet, but it violated this higher, it didn't make a higher high yet, right? Could be making it, could not, we don't know. Because it can come just as easily down here and make a lower low. And if it does that, how many points you have? You have a high, a lower high, a lower high, I mean a lower low, I mean a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. That would make a downward trend. You see what I'm saying? So you're right in the middle. You have 3 points on both sides. 1 point here, 2 point here, and this could be 3 because it's still a lower, it's a lower high than this. Until it goes back above here, you don't have a confirmed uptrend yet. See why I wait?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to show you guys that to see, so you understand that when this contracted, it contracted because it's not a valid, until you get a high up here, you don't have your 4 points. Now, not to say it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, because look, what did I say? If you wanted to, but I don't like to re-enter after an entry unless I have a confirmed something. I have to have a reason for getting back in. I got in a trade, I made my money, and my analysis starts over. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't continue from where it's at unless I'm looking at, I have to look at the full picture. And the full picture, if I was looking at this, would be, this is not a valid up or down yet. So I don't enter, even though you would look at it and say, oh, it was going up, it came down, I got my green dot, it crossed back over, I could get in. Yeah, you could get in and mess up and
I
give them
did that.
back all of your money, because your analysis has to look at where it's at, but it also has to look at the full picture of where it's at. And see, that's why when you come in, when you first start trading, and you like, oh my God, I did, a great trade when I first came in, and then as I kept trading, I kept messing up. That's why, because you're not taking, when you first come in, you're looking at the fresh picture. You're looking at the fresh picture. You're looking at everything. You're considering everything. But when you continue off of a previous win, you're not looking at everything anymore. Unless you consciously do that. Got it?
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Picking up what you're putting down.
All right.
My question to you was, what made you like, cause you saw that curling and you went into that trade all the way at the
Because I saw
bottom.
what? Say it again.
What did you see that made you say, all right, this is going up? Because in my eyes, I saw it going down. I just saw it kept going down.
You should count me then. I don't know where was I at? What do you mean? Explain to me.
Basically,
Here? When I
no,
got in?
when we got in. When we got in the trade, you said, all right, it's gonna go up. And you knew for a fact that it was gonna go up. And my
Remember,
eyes,
I told us that but ahead of time. Why? Because remember, I told you ahead of time, it violated this low, right? I mean, this lower high, and it made a higher high. But I also knew that this was a possible double top, right? So I knew
Yeah.
it would come back down. So when I knew it was coming back down, remember, and it didn't go and make a lower low, right? It didn't come and make a lower low. Remember, I had the arrows on the screen, and I said, remember, I had this on the screen, and I said, it's gonna do this, or it's gonna do this. It had to, oh, it's not that, and then go back down. Has to go back down. So remember, because it made this, remember, I had talked about it. That's how I knew it was going back up, because it didn't make this. Remember, I said it had to make either a higher low or a lower low?
I got you.
Remember? That's why I knew it was going up.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at the video again, because I saw that you fibbed it. Even though you fibbed it, it didn't reach, it went to the 50%. Normally if it hit the 50% or anything like that, it bounced back and go up. But it can also go back down. It can play around with the 50%, bounce up and end up going down, and which would end up making breaking that demand level, which would end up making it as a sell. But you had enough, exactly. So you had enough confidence to say, all right, this is going up, and you stick to your guns. Me, I probably would have pulled out like once I saw it.
But the thing is, this is you overthinking it. So this is what you confused me. So I know you confused
well.
because you confused me just now. So it's as simple as this. There's three things that the price can do. It can go in an uptrend, it can go on a downtrend, or it can range, right?
Right.
Do y'all agree with me? Those are the only three things it can do. Okay.
Yes.
So what are the rules of an uptrend? Higher highs,
higher lows,
and higher lows. Right. What are the rules of a downtrend?
The
Lower,
opposite.
Lower highs.
Yeah.
the opposite, lower highs, lower lows, the two L's
Uh-huh.
in front. That's how I remembered it finally. So it did not, because, let me take all this stuff off. What is these on my, what do I have on here? What is these? Oh, I put lines. I'm like, what are these things on my chart? Okay, so let's just talk about this here. So it was, I'm gonna draw paths. So
Boom, boom. Comes up, boom. then make
okay,
a low,
now
boom.
right here, what is that? Equal lows, right?
Right,
Equal lows is what? A double bottom, right?
right,
A
right,
double bottom is one of the clues to a possible price direction change, just
right.
so you know, because price does not make V's, right? It makes U's. Just know that price goes in U's, not V's generally, unless it's manipulation, right? So a double bottom makes the U. Hint, hint. That's a way to know. That's one of the ways I knew that it was potentially going up. It was,
Okay.
or potentially changing direction. Number one, equal bottoms. It no longer was doing what? It was no longer making a
Low, low.
exactly
lows.
a bearish. It was no longer making a bearish trend because that's violating one of the rules. So that's one clue. So we got clue number one here, right?
Mhm.
So then, right? Then after clue number one, what do we get? We get a violation
Of the supply.
of this previous lower high, right?
Right.
We violated it. Boom. We made another. So now that's a second violation to the potential of a bearish trend. Second violation. So I have two reasons to believe that it's going up right there. Now, because I have a double top here, potential here, I know that I'm not going to just go wholeheartedly in a buy because I got a potential double top right here. So I'm going to wait this out and see what it does. But because I know that, so I have two, because I know that it's already got two confirmations of a potentially going up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what does it do after this pullback, or right? Does it do this, what it did, or does it do this? I can't, oh, shoot.
I got you.
I didn't mean to do, yeah, I stretched this down. Or does it do, that's the two things. Now, when you said, how did I know it was gonna go up? Because it didn't do this. It didn't do this. It didn't make this lower low. It did not make the lower low. So I knew it was going up.
All right.
The minute that, go ahead.
It was just, you didn't, what I'm saying is you didn't give it time to make that, when you went in, we already went in and we didn't give it time to even go there, but you already had, don't worry about it. I figure it out. I figure it out.
I
It,
what Jay
no,
is saying.
no, it did. Let me
At
tell
the-
I know what you're saying. You like, I was confident from like the beginning.
Yeah, you were just
Let
like,
me show
all
you
right.
why.
And the
Because
thing is this is not like, we done been trading with you for a minute now. And you do the same thing every time. Like, even though it's going down, you be like, I ain't worrying about it. It's going this way. I ain't worrying about it. It's going this way. And it end up going in that direction. That's what I'm saying. You are seeing something that I don't know if I'm not seeing it. I don't know if they don't want to say they're not seeing it, but I didn't see it. And we got
okay,
into the trade when it was going down, and you didn't give it a chance to even show you that it was going up yet, because we seen the hey Kool-Aid, or we seen the break of structure once we was already in the trade.
Yeah, once it's in the trade. Yeah.
Yeah, we was already in the trade. So we had it, like, my idea was like, oh, I'm in the opposite way of this trade. I started thinking that this trade is still going down. But you said, oh no, it's just gonna go here and then bounce back up. Like, what gave you that idea that it was gonna bounce there and go up.
Because
That-
look, so you gotta look at your candles and see what they're telling you. So let's pretend like this is where we got in, somewhere around here. I know this is where we got in, right? Somewhere around here. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly where, but this is where, yeah, because look, this is this. I got in right here.
Mhm.
So I got in on this candle right here. I got in on around this candle, right? And you guys probably got in around this candle, right?
Mhm.
Somewhere around this candle because it went down and I got back in right here. So look at why. Okay. Because so I want you to pay attention to just this range right here. Does this look like it's about to go down? I mean, just really just I mean, even if you just I'm gonna pull back. How do I do? Let me see. I'm gonna pull back.
I see the
I'm gonna
wicks.
pull back. I'm gonna pull back here. Like, does this is where y'all probably got in, right? So let's just replay this one candle at a time. You got
that is-
all
that-
you got wick rejection, wick rejection. I can't talk. Wick rejection, right?
Mhm.
You got that candle. It went back. Wick rejection. Big candle. Wick rejection. Go back up. Doesn't this look like like a range? It doesn't look like it's going down. It looks like a range. It looks like they're fighting. They're playing tug of war. Like right now, they're playing tug of war. That's what that looks like to me. Doesn't look like that sellers have control at all. Doesn't look like sellers have control.
So is it because there are more blue or bullish candles than bearish candles?
That's one of the ways you can look at it. Like, yeah, just as simple as
I
that.
want to know how you're looking. I'm working on it.
No,
I mean, I see
yeah,
the
that's
projection.
exactly,
I
that's
got
one
that
of the ways.
part.
Yeah, you got more blue than white, more red than green, green than red, whatever your candle colors are. But I'm just saying, look at the wick rejection. The rejection is the wick is at the bottom mostly. So that means that what wick rejection at the bottoms mean is that sellers
buyers
pushed
than
it
sellers.
down and buyers pushed it all the way back up. If you ever played tug of war, it's way harder. Like if they're pulling you over to their side, for you to gain the strength to pull them back, it takes double the strength.
Right.
So that's how you got to look at the candles. If they pulled it and then they pulled them all the way back, they had more strength. So that wick is a good rejection. That's why they call it rejection. Like they tried it. That's what you could say. They tried it. It didn't work. They tried it though, but it didn't work. So that's what that's saying, right? You got that wick rejection showing. It's showing wick rejection. So I'm looking at it. If it was gonna sell, it would look like this. This is what if it was gonna sell gonna look like. And I would have told y'all to get out. This is sell candles. This is bears in control. This is sell candles, right? This is not, because it was after this. This is not bears in control to me. No way, no how. Nothing there looks bearish to me. Nothing. So it's as simple as that. Nothing looks bearish to me. What looks bearish about that? Nothing. So when
say
you,
that.
My
I'm
question-
sorry.
I have a slightly different question.
You're
That
good.
I'm waiting
I'm
for you.
sorry. I can't hear you, Howard.
No, I'm
Howard, you
waiting
do
for
sound
Jay.
muffled.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I
It's
can
just
hear you
low.
just saying
down
muffled.
in the distance.
Hold up. Hold on. I don't want to be muffled up.
Well, Howard
Can you hear
is
me
getting
better?
stuff together. It's still the same.
Order filled. Order filled.
Who's
Sorry. That was
Okay.
me. That was something. No, I was closing out some other stuff that I was doing in the demo. Don't you?
Okay, my question
Like
is,
I wasn't in another trade. My balance is the same.
Nah,
Look,
we
my
was making
balance
sure
is the same.
we was making sure we wasn't in no trades. Everybody started looking at their screens like, hold
yes,
up.
I know it.
Wasn't in the trade. I still got my same 1500. I'm good. Okay.
My question
ahead.
is, it's different from Jay's. I understand what you did. My
Mhm.
question is, okay, let's say I'm gonna
Open this all the way up.
annotate a little bit.
Mhm.
Like, okay, it broke here.
Take over.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
It broke there. I get that. Once it breaks there, I'm waiting for this to let me know this broke here, so it's going up there. Now, if this would have broke if this would have broke higher than here, then I would have been looking to come here, but it didn't break this. So I get it. I'm taking this trade up to here. This trade off of this pullback can only come to here because this didn't break this. My question is it because of the apex that you get out early and don't take
Yes,
it all the way
because,
here?
so remember, that's one of the
See,
things that I'm
that-
telling
that's-
you.
That's
It's
my
only
trade
because
right
of
there.
Apex, but you have to change, if you're gonna trade with Apex, because you have a trailing drawdown. That is the thing. You can't make money and give it back because they count that against you. They don't look at the fact that I made money, I might have gave a few bucks back, but I'm still in profit. They don't, that's not, you have a trailing drawdown, meaning that they're counting every dollar you make, and if you lose some of their money back, they count that against you. So for that reason, you have to change your mindset. But again, this is not, you know, it's basically like being able to switch gears, you know. If you just hanging with the family, you can relax and you could chill, you could talk however you talk, whatever. But then you go into a professional environment, you change gears, right? Same thing here. Same thing here. When you position trade, you're more relaxed. You know where it's going. You can wait it out. You can chill. You don't got to trip. You ain't got to go in and out, taking 1,000 at a time. You don't got to do that. But when you're with Apex, because of the trailing drawdown, you're more strict. Like, I'm gonna get my money now. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get my money. I'm snatch and grab. I'm snatching and grabbing. So it's just a different mindset, and you have to be aware of that. So again, because of the trading environment, as my grandbaby told me, because of the environment, that's why she's coughing. But because of the environment, you have to trade differently. It's a different account, so you trade differently.
Okay.
That's all it is. So you can't, you know, one of the things that's hard, especially like when you're taught a strategy, you stick with that strategy no matter what the market tells you, but you have to be flexible. Because like, you see how I use the fibs, I use the double top, double bottom. I used everything that I had, well, not, you know, not everything, but multiple things in my knowledge base to give me, to allow me to be flexible enough to let the market tell me what it's going to tell me. I didn't get stuck on, waiting on, did it go cross above here? I used what I had. I used the tools and resources that I had in my tool bucket to tell me what the market is saying to me, to speak, to have the market speak to me. Because again, a lot of times we try to tell the market what it's going to do, and that's our problem. We try to say, oh, you're going to go here, then you're going to do this, and then you're going to do the same way we try to tell God what we're going to do, how he needs to bless us. That ain't how it works. You got to let the market tell you what it's doing, and then you ride with the market. You let the market tell you what it's doing and ride with the market. That's how you do that.
I thought I was listening to the market, but because once it hit this area here, I could have sworn that this thing was going down, being as though that it didn't break this
But
area there.
okay, so you tell me why it was going down. We're gonna take all of this. I'm gonna erase all of this stuff. I'm gonna take all of these drawings off. Oh, not hide them. I'm gonna actually.
No, definitely not going down, Jay.
Nah, it didn't
But
break this.
no,
It
but
didn't
we're
break
gonna
this
let.
high.
I want Jay to
But
tell us, because we
That
got
was the
15 more minutes.
that
So
was the
can you
next.
take off your writing, Howard? So Jay
Oh,
Jay
my
gonna
That
bad,
was
my
me.
instruct
bad,
for a
my
minute.
bad.
That was me.
Right. That was
That
Jay.
was my
That was
writing.
Jay's right. It's Jay's
That
right.
was my
Oh, my
writing.
bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Okay,
see
so
it. I see it's breaking. I see it's breaking. It broke this area
I'm gonna
right
even
here.
take this
Came
off.
up, retest this area right here. Oh, it retest that area right there.
There you
All right,
go.
I
See, now
answered
you
it.
see it,
No man,
Jay.
don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
because we
You
been to
good?
that one,
You
Jay.
got it?
Yeah.
Got it?
Don't worry. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's selling too. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
uh,
Oh.
but we're not in live mode. So
Nah,
no
I'm looking at
FOMO, no
live.
FOMO, you guys, no
I'm
FOMO
looking.
over here. No FOMO.
I'm looking
No,
at
we ain't
live
doing the
mode.
FOMO. No FOMO. No
Yeesh.
FOMO.
Oh.
No FOMO.
Yeesh.
No. No FOMO. No. Everybody, no FOMO. No
Okay.
FOMO. Because we don't take the first run anyway, right?
Right.
Right. We don't take the first run. But I told you guys that, okay, I don't want to sound like that, but what did I say? When it goes 50%, do y'all remember that whole little thing?
That's right. Goes 50%. Pass back up.
Remember when I said, when we was here, remember I showed you guys this little trick, and I said, it closed. I had to go over a little bit more for you
A
guys
little
to see
bit,
it.
should have went a little bit past the 50%, so most likely it may come
Right.
back down.
Oh, shoot. I didn't let go too early. Okay, to about here. Okay, remember I said when it closes a little bit below, more than likely it's gonna come back.
Right
So you
down.
see it went up here, it didn't even make it up, and it's coming back. So that's you know, and not to mention that the fact that all your higher time frames is red.
Mhm.
I mean, it just, come on. It's four
Yeah.
different confluences in this table. So higher time frames dictate lower time frames until it changes. Remember, I said it has to go up and combat against that. Not saying it can't, because it can. Then remember, I said it violated this. It did not make a higher high. Pretty much equal. What did I tell you? Double tops or equal highs or lows generally indicate a position or direction change. Is it kind of indicating a direction change? That's why I love double tops, double bottoms. That's why I teach them, because they indicate a direction change. When you see some, and they don't have to be exact, because remember we're on the 32nd. If we went to a higher time frame, it would be within the little box. Matter of fact, it hit the box. That's the box. It hit it. So as long as it's within that, it activated the double top. So
So-
you go ahead.
I'm sorry. So on something like this, you fit this area and this area and see where this land at.
You got it.
And
Let's
once you
do what
see where
Jay
that's
just
land
said.
at, if it goes
Let's
to
see
the
what
50,
Jay just
There you go,
said.
Jay.
Let's see.
get it
Let's
there,
see
that
what
way it
Jay
can go
just
down to there.
said. So where are we going? We're going to the 786. So we passed the 50, it just shot past that. I call this 786 between the 78.6 and the 88.6. I call this the last line of defense, right? So this is the last line of defense before it. The reason I call it that, I got it from somebody else, by the way, not me. But also it really is kind of, because it's the last place before it hits 100%. What is it when it breaks 100% of the fib? What is that called?
Structure's going down.
Yeah.
A
Change
reversal.
it.
It's called a reversal,
direction.
right?
It's a
It's a
break
reversal.
structure.
It reversed from going up, because the retracement is come back and go back up, right? Continue up. So if it passes 100%, meaning it breaks the low, double top,
Mhm.
double bottom, then it's going to reverse
Going.
directions.
So you
There
just
you
wait
go.
for the pullback after the reverse, right?
Oh,
Yeah. There
you got, dang, that's just imagine, Jay, that's one night of teaching. That's, man, you gonna be a Mason. It'll be amazing with this. You got it. That's it. That's all it is. So it hit, right? So take this off real quick. So let's look at what it's hitting. Oh, is that a double bottom that it potentially hit and got rejected off of right there?
It is.
Maybe. Why I love double bottoms. What I tell you, we go to all the places that it could potentially hit, right? When we're looking at where it's coming down to. These are all areas that it could potentially hit. And I bet you if I turn on my lines, they are very close to my lines. There's one where exactly, here's this one that's near it, and here's this one that's near this one.
Mhm.
Rejection. So now you're gonna see, right? You were thinking, is this going down? Well, we're gonna see, because in order for it, we need how many points? This doesn't even look like a downtrend. What does this look like to us? What is this?
Consolidation.
Range, consolidation, range, whatever you want to call it.
Ranging, consolidation, that's what it like.
Uh-huh. And we don't trade in consolidation and ranges, not on shorter time frames, we don't.
No.
So by knowing that this did not, so now basically what just happened here, this was equal. This is basically like, oh shoot, turn this thing. So this is why I added, I'm gonna show you guys, this is why I added the pivot highs and lows onto this. So for people that are not good at, oh, I'm like, why are they not on there? And not good at drawing the highs and lows. I'm gonna wait for these lines to come off so you guys can see it clearly. So this is why, because you can see low, high, low, high. So this was making lower highs, lower lows, right? But compared to here, it's lower. This one is lower. So it was going up, made a higher low, and then it violated, boom. So now it's going down. So you're saying, okay, it violated the uptrend, but now it's going down. Hey, it's supposed to make a lower low, right? It didn't do that. So now it violated the downtrend. So it's not making the uptrend and it's not making the downtrend. It's making a range. But we know we don't need that to see all of that. But that's why I put that on there for people that have a harder time figuring out the highs and lows. That's what it helps with. So now you're going right back up. Do I want to play around in this? No, I don't. I don't want to play around in this. I want to wait. And so that's why I said you don't just jump back into a trade because it looks like, oh, it was going up, because you would be caught up in all of this rigmarole right now if you were to keep going up in the trade. And if you were going down, you would be caught in this rigmarole. So you wait until you have a clear, you basically, that's why I say walk away from the chart. If you walk away from the chart, you have no choice but to reanalyze. You have no choice because you walked away. So that's my recommendation. You make your trade, you make your profit, walk away for about an hour, come back. You're going to automatically reanalyze because you haven't been in front of the chart.
Makes sense. Makes total sense.
So let me put these lines back on and see what it's doing. Now we got
So
10
really
minutes.
quick, I was my son was talking with me when you were going over the indicator. And so as just in my observation, and please tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm looking at like the yellow line there and I'm seeing how price is responding to it. And it's just like they could be an entry, if you will. So
It
you know,
is.
when
It's an
price crosses
aggressive
each
entry.
other. Oh,
It
okay,
is.
cool. Okay, I'm glad my
And
I'm seeing that.
yeah, and if
And
you read
the same with the cloud. Mhm.
yeah, if you read the trend cloud strategy, that
Mhm.
is part of the entry. You read and the guides are in, you know, the link to the KXC Hub. It's in the links. They're there, and they're that's where they're at. Yeah, they're there, and
Oh,
you'll
okay,
see that is but so there's
okay.
multiple strategies within the indicator. It's not just one. It's just one I'm teaching right now, and I'm trying to do a little bit of each of the strategies so you guys get a feel. But it's you can do just the trend clouds, you can do just the SR levels. It's so many different ways you can trade with this indicator.
Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to ensure I was seeing what I see. So thank you.
Yeah, and the plan for it is to trade what you see. You see, because if you see it, like how Jay, he might not have saw what I saw, but and that's what makes it difficult to trade the way I trade. So I want you to figure out what you see in the trend. I'm going to give you suggestions and tell you what I'm doing, but I want you to figure out what you see, because when you see, then I can come back and say, yes. So based on what you see, do this and do this to refine it. And that's called creating your trading plan.
Right.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're going to get
good.
ready to kind of end this. We got about 8 minutes to, you know, but again, we all made our $1,000. Remember, we only need 20 of those to pass. And sometimes it'll be 1,000, sometimes it'll be more. That's my number. I picked that number for me. You guys can have a different number, but that's, you know, hey, I break it down into numbers, bite-sized pieces. 20 works for me. So, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, because after, on my account, because I'm in the actual PA account, the past evaluation account, once you get to that account, after I make 7,500 in profit, I no longer have a trailing drawdown.
Okay.
Yeah,
As long as I stay, did you hear me?
Yeah, I ain't get to that point. I got the account, but I end up, like I told you, I always get the account, but I never can keep it, the account.
But you're going to keep it now. So we're not going to say that no more,
Yeah.
because you're going to keep it going
Yeah,
forward.
I'm
We're going to
keeping it.
keep these.
Tell 'em,
There you
tell
go.
'em.
Cheaper to keep it.
We keeping it. So yeah, because we gonna be disciplined traders, and we're gonna get in and get out. And we're gonna take a break and be with our family and friend loved ones, and then we're gonna come back, make our 1,000 and go back. And then, you know what I'm saying? You could do it 3 times a day if you choose to, but you just need to take that break away from the chart, because what it makes you do is it disciplines you to reevaluate.
Yeah.
When you come back to the chart, when you leave and come back, you have to reevaluate. Don't come back in 2 minutes. Give yourself some time in between. You know, don't come back in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself some
Got it.
time. So give yourself some time, reevaluate, come back to the chart. You're gonna have to reevaluate. So it gets you in the practice of reevaluating rather than sitting
it.
in front of the chart for hours and getting caught up in the ups and downs, because it can go up and down, and you be all around the world like, oh my God, I don't know what it's doing. If you leave and come back, you're going to go through all of your evaluation steps. Do
Yeah.
y'all
Makes
understand the
sense.
psychology of that?
Absolutely.
do.
I mean, I like that. Again, it's like not only a reset of the chart, but the reset of the mind, the psychology, the behavior.
Yes,
Right.
exactly. That's what it, telling you, most of trading is not it's not the skill. It's literally the psychology. So when they say that, they're not lying.
I mean, I appreciate the part, like how it helps me out sometimes too, like just the part of just when you trade with somebody, like you
Mhm.
can you learn the patience part, because like I
Mhm.
said, I would have pushed that button like 8 times. Like it was,
He said 8
you don't
times.
understand. You see, I was
Right.
looking up at the screen, looking at I was like, man, I'm about to push this button. I was like, oh, let me mute my mic, and then I might be able to push it without her knowing it. Like
Oh,
I was
now,
hey,
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I just want to show y'all something really quick, because this looks like a really good entry. Like, oh my gosh, it's dropping, right? Is that something? Is that a trade you would
No,
you
no, you have
guys
to
would
wait for
enter?
the support. You have to wait for it to come.
A
break and
great
pull back.
job, Howard. Because you be telling me I'm gonna get in because I see this and I got the
No,
Kool-Aid candle and I'm about to
No,
get in.
but you can't do that because nothing's broken yet. You gotta come out of you gotta trade
Exactly.
consolidation
It's
differently.
been, if
That's
you go,
consolidation. You gotta break
yeah,
consolidation.
they gotta break that. They gotta break that demand
No,
and
level.
no,
then
you
after
can't do
it
that,
breaks it,
Ray.
what you gonna wait for? After it breaks it,
Pullback.
what you gonna wait for? There you
Wait
got it.
for the
There you
retest.
go.
Let's we out of here. Let's
Yeah,
go.
and then we
Because you
out of
want
there.
to, what you want this to do is this. What you want this to do is this. You want this to break this, or this. You want to wait till it breaks one of these levels, right?
Yeah.
Breaks one of these levels. So you want it to break one of those levels, and then when it breaks it, right? So, let's see, I'm gonna go from here.
See, we're on the second. So once
You want
once
it
once
to
on the second,
break it like
yeah,
this,
there you
right?
go.
Yeah, there you
Mhm.
go.
So you want to wait for this pullback,
That's
this,
right.
however deep it goes,
That's right.
because if we put a fib on this pullback, right? Say this is, we
Mhm.
just put it, you want it to pull back at least to the 50. You want it,
Yeah.
and it could go here, but you want it to at least go to the 50. Whatever this pullback is, that's what you want to wait for. And so soon as this makes this point and starts to go up and passes this 23, that's when you can put the fib, you put the fib on it and you wait to see what it's gonna do.
Mm.
It can come and go to the 38. If it comes and it doesn't break the 38, oh, that's gonna be a nice little push
Oh
That's
yeah,
down,
a beautiful thing.
that's a
That's
beautiful.
a
right?
beautiful thing right there.
If it goes
Yeah.
to 50, that's the
Yeah.
average, right?
Yeah.
If
Go
it goes to
30
here,
too.
it's
That's good.
losing the trend. So it's gonna be, kind of shallow. It might just do a little bit, So
Got you.
that's how that works. So that's why we don't take the first one. We wait for the second one, because if it don't break to 38, I can, when you're in that trade and it's playing around, oh, it didn't even break the 38. This is a strong trend. It's a strong continuation. I can wait out that. But if it went to the 50, the 61.8 way up here, like I'm gonna be on the trigger finger, because it might, definitely if it went to here, I'm definitely gonna be on the trigger finger. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See how that works? That's why I go ahead and fib it to see where did it go to, because that's gonna tell me how strong this push is.
Exactly. I
And
put
you
the
did
fib
Got
say
it?
you did say that your what's that? Your SR levels are actually fib levels, right?
They're pivot points,
Okay,
pivot levels,
all right.
pivot. Mm-hmm.
Cause all right, they remind me of Like how you
But
got
the-
the
Pivots and fibs are close, but they're just a little bit different in the calculation.
okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So you, once this breaks, you know,
it
that's,
breaks,
so
now
you
what?
don't get in that first one. That's why you wait for that second, because that second move is based on where it retraced to, that's gonna tell you
Mhm.
how confident of a trade you can get in going down.
Exactly. There you go.
Got it. All right. Well,
Got it.
2 minutes. We don't got to be on the exact. Did I record this? I think I did. I hope I did.
You
No.
I did.
You said
It's
you pushed the
recording at
button.
the top. You're good.
Okay, I'm good.
I did,
Okay.
You said
You
she
want me to
What'd you
pushed the
say?
button.
You did. Okay. All
Let me
right.
send it to
Well,
you.
I
got
am
it. I
going.
recorded.
No, I
recorded.
recorded it, so it's okay. All right. Any questions? Any last minute comments? Oh, this is about to be a good trade.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see it.
Yeah, it's doing a little something, but we ain't gonna. Yeah, I ain't gonna play with it tonight. Any questions in the comments? I'm
am.
not gonna play with it with y'all.
I'm
but,
gonna play with it.
y'all
I'm playing
I
with it
might come
tonight.
back
You-
And
tomorrow.
nine, you getting off period. You know,
You-
you
you
done. This trading is to free up your
Thanks.
time, not to be on the computer all night. You done.
Thank you for the account. Thank you,
Good
accountability
night.
partner.
You done.
All right.
I'm
You got a
done.
free night. Enjoy your grandbaby, your husband, your daughter. Have some good family time.
Oh, thank you, accountability partner.
Yeah, I gotta keep calling you after this to make sure.
Funny.
All right, you guys. Well, this
All
was
right.
fun. This was good. So we will see you guys
Gotcha.
tomorrow. I don't know if you guys are going to do the daily bread trade, but 6 a.m.
Now
if
what?
you are.
What time is
Uh,
the other bread trading hot? So we come.
So the two community trading times are 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the two community traders where we'll actually do a trade. Now,
So it's 9
again,
a.m. for us.
because this is the first week, I'm not gonna do, I'm not, really harping on people having their accounts. I know you guys are already. Now, the daily bread trade is not for the Apex account, just so you guys know. You do
Got it.
not trade the Apex account on the daily bread, right? It's
Mhm.
not for that. Use a demo account if you don't have another broker account, etc. And I'm sorry, I want to make sure that Tedra has everything she needs so that she's prepared as well going forward. So yeah, but at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. for community trading, there's education at 8 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday for intermediate/advanced, and Tuesday and Thursday for beginners. So if you have
Sweet.
people that are beginners, I know Jay, you talked about your wife, that's the days to have them at the 8 a.m. Anybody can sign up, even though they can't, they're not eligible anymore to participate in the prizes,
saying-
but they
when
are
you
still eligible to join the challenge and learn, basically.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you said 8 a.m. You took my 11 a.m. for us, right?
I don't know what you're talking, yeah, if you're in New York,
Eastern,
yes.
Eastern Standard, yeah, okay,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
so 6 a.m. is 9. Got it. 8 a.m. is 11. Got it.
Yep. Okay, so that's Monday through Thursday only. We don't trade on Friday.
Gotcha.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
So tomorrow
Heads-
9 a.m.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see.
All right, Tedra.
Appreciate
Yes.
Yes, I just want to make sure. I want to check in with you. And how was it tonight? Was it above? I don't know what level of trading you're at.
I-
So
I am definitely beginner, and it
Okay.
was it was above, but I could understand some of the things that you were pointing out here.
Mhm. Awesome,
But
awesome.
the
Okay.
terminology I did not understand.
Okay, don't worry. So, if you signed up, and this is also, Jay got off, but let Jay know. If you signed up for the course inside of the KXC Hub in the community, let me see, do I have it?
I think I did join your community. I'm waiting for you to confirm it.
Okay, I'll go in and confirm it. So with in the community, there is a Forex class. There's a Forex class that you can take for beginners.
Okay.
That'll help you to get acclimated to the things that it's not going to get you, because this is kind of my strategy. So it's not going to necessarily get you completely acclimated to everything, but it'll get you acclimated to trading enough for you to, no, I don't have it up here, for you to see what it is. So you'll know what we're doing, basically. So,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
won't be in
because I
advance,
missed that on my $1,000 tonight.
You
Was
missed
that
it.
$1,000 that y'all made? Y'all made $1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But so what we're, just so you know, we're doing it's a lot to explain. But basically what we're doing is we're doing a prop firm. I don't know, you know what prop firms are? So it's a prop firm account. Basically, we're using other people's money to trade. So you pass a challenge based on the account that you choose. You pass a challenge and then you're able to trade with their money and make money. So the first part of it is the challenge. Depending on the account size, it tells you how much you have to make. I took the $300,000 challenge, and I believe most of the people on here are taking that as well. So with that, you have to make $20,000. Once you make $20,000, they give you a live account. Once you get the live account, the first $25,000 that you make is 100% yours. And then after that, it's a 90%, 10% split. 90% of it goes to you, 10% of it goes to them. But the accounts cost, they have sales all the time. When they're on sale, they're usually $50 or less for the highest one. Yeah, so they're not expensive. And then, I'm helping, what we're doing now is I'm helping them to pass the challenge. So, and then, of course, this is a 30-day challenge. So after the 30-day challenge, if you, continue with a subscription, we'll do the same. It'll be the same thing. So I'm showing you guys how I operate my platform, period. So we'll continue to help you to make, because once you pass the challenge, you get a live account. Like I'm trading in my live account. So that $1,500 I made is my live account. Like I made that. That's what I made. You have to get to a certain amount before you can pull out, but that's what I made in my live account tonight.
Okay.
In however many minutes we made it in. So again, that's how that works. And so you have to scalp trade that particular account. It's just the way it's set up, and you'll learn more as you get. It's a lot to explain, but then there's a different style of trading that, you heard Howard speak of. We were talking about, he was saying, you have to trade like this because it's this particular account. And I was saying, yes. But I'll teach you different strategies, different things. I have different tools. Again, these are all proprietary,
I'm sorry.
strategies, but it's okay. No, don't worry. But if you go into KXC Hub, when you sign up, it looks like this. You click courses, click these boxes and click courses. You'll see this. You'll see this class, and you can click here and start the classes here.
Okay.
So it's like 3 modules, but it gives you the main things that you need, because we mostly trade based on the trend. So it's going to give you the basics of how you'll be trading with me. It tells you, a little bit about market phases. It's not going to give you everything about trading, but it is going to give you what you need to work to be able to get on the charts with us.
Okay.
Okay. And then again, join the beginner class. The beginner class, like I said, it was today. It's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. At 8, yep. And then and we'll go even outside of this, we'll go into basics, because I actually let the students tell me what they want to talk about, what they want to learn for the day. Okay.
All right. Thank
All right.
you. And that I'm sorry, that was 8 a.m. And what time zone was it? Central?
Pacific. So I'm on the
Pacific.
West Coast. I'm in California. So
Okay.
close. So I don't know where you're at, but we're on the West Coast. So
I'm on the
Pacific
Gulf Coast. So
okay, so you're in the mid. So you probably 2
yeah.
hours
I'm 2 hours behind you, I believe.
in front, probably.
In front. Okay.
So it'll be 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You got it? Okay. So anybody wants to learn this is a great time, great opportunity. Everything is free. Well, in the beginner class, if you don't know how to create a demo account, how to, do all of that, we'll go through that. If you don't have TradingView, you need to get TradingView, but we'll go through that in the class.
Okay.
It'd be better if you have a laptop so you can actually go through the things, or a computer at the time we're doing it, so that you can go through it. You can sign up on your phone. You don't have to have a computer, but it's just easier. I have fat fingers, so that whole thing. But in the beginner class, it's way slower.
Okay.
So this is literally community trading. We are trading. We're actively trading in the 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. classes. Got it?
Okay. You got it.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you, Tedra. I'm Donise, actually. And we're just, a great community here trying to help each other evolve and do what we need to do. So,
Yeah, thank you so much.
no problem. Nina, you have any questions before I close out?
Nope, I'm just hanging around. Thanks.
Just hanging around, looking at stuff. Okay. All right. Well,
I'll
I'm going
see
to
you
end for the
Monday.
night. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I'm so glad we made our goal tonight. Good job,
Absolutely.
ladies. Or there's no more gentlemen on here. So
Yeah, no more
good job.
gentlemen.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.